Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your girl Coco929. I was just coming in because I had some females to ask me a couple of questions regarding the vagina. So that's what I want to talk a little bit about today, okay? It's not going to be a long video. I'm going to try to condense this real quick and then I'm going to come back. So, first of all, the vagina, as we know, is something that females are born with, okay? Now, I think there is a certain percent that may be what we call a morphodike, which are born with both sexes. It's born with a penis as well as a vagina, okay? But I want to talk about the vagina today and where it pertains to the smell and just different things like that. Like I said, I don't want it to get too long because I'm going to come back and discuss something else regarding that, okay? So, therefore, buckle your seats. Here we go. Now, one of the things we have to make sure, especially I'm a plus size woman, so I want to say women, but especially plus size women. You know, we fluffy, we cuddly. Yes, we the bomb. All my plus size women stand up, okay? So, one thing we want to make sure, women, period, that we drink plenty of water. Don't over drink water, but that we drink plenty of water to flush our system, okay? A lot of times we think we're hungry and we're really thirsty. It depends on what you drink, what your body is saying. Every woman should know her pH balance, meaning you should know your vagina intimately. What I mean by that is, um, you should be able to tell by a smell because you with you all day whether something is going on, whether something's off, whether something's not right. A lot of times it the smell indicates different things. If it's fishy, most likely there is an infection. um, if you got more discharge than normal, then of course there could be uh, um, what I want to say. It could be a yeast infection. It could be bacterial vaginosis. Anything actually. So it's best to watch your pH balance. But I want to talk from the aspect of what we put in our mouth. Okay. Um, I know water gets a bad rap. I drink spring water. Okay. You have to like almost pull my teeth to make me drink tap water. That's just my own thing. You know, when you learn better, you do better. So there's a certain spring water that I drink. I never tell anybody what the spring water is because if I do, everybody will go get it and then it'll raise the price. So just do your due diligence and get your own spring water or distilled water, okay? And make sure that you stay hydrated. Second, when it comes to down there washing women, I can't stress this enough. Stop putting soap on your vagina, okay? And I know that sounds strange because we was always taught to use this soap, to, but there is certain type of washes that's organic, like one with rose water in it, lavender, things like that, that would help the vagina and would not make it stink. Because soaps create a bacterial and it create moisture and it can get in and throw your pH balance off. Uh, you can start having UTIs, which is urinary tract infections, things like that. So it's best to just do clear water with a spritz bottle if you have it, or with your vagina rag, just clear water down there and wash it because your vagina is supposed to have some type of not odor, but it's supposed to have your own unique smell. Okay, not a stinky smell. I didn't say that, but a smell nevertheless. Um, Also, what you want to do, you want to make sure that the area is dry. A lot of times we don't take the time to dry that area. I'm saying we as women. And again, to my plus size divas, you have to go the extra mile. You have to make sure that you, spread the folds. If there's folds, I spread open a little wider, and pet that area. Don't rub because you can create um, a rash or irritate the skin, okay? But just pet the area, pet around, make sure it's dry, okay? So when it comes to, we're getting all that together, okay? But I want to skip to oral sex. Yes, I know, but I said we was gonna talk about the vagina. We was gonna get to what we put in our mouth. Okay. First off, some of the things that can help the vagina taste better to your mate is if you indulge in certain foods. Okay. One is obvious, but I'm not gonna start with that one first. I'm gonna start with another one. Okay, one that you may not know, but the one I'm gonna start with is celery. Yes, I know, celery. Okay. One, celery is high in water and vitamin C, okay? So it helps the vagina cleanse itself. It helps your body, okay? It reduces the bitter taste that may become with someone who doesn't always eat correctly, okay? So you really want to indulge in that. That's a good snack to have. Another one we know of is yogurt, okay? Yogurt, the cultures in yogurt helps with the probiotics to keep any. The yogurt, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I got interrupted. But the yogurt helps to keep any probiotics down. So, see, I'm getting thrown off. It has probiotics in it, and it helps keep your good bacteria afloat. Okay, it keeps the bad bacteria away, helps the good bacteria afloat, but more to the point, it begins to make the vagina have a good taste. Okay, um, and this is something that you can't just eat one time and say, "Oh, my vagina when my husband go down on me is gonna just be awesome." No, you have to become. It has to become a lifestyle. Okay, you can't just. That's with anything. You can't just do it once and think it's gonna change your life. One of the other things is, and that is cranberries. Okay, cranberries itself is very good to counteract bacteria, to stop the urinary tract infection. It actually helps the urinary tract system. Okay, cranberry juice. It helps alkaline the semen. You didn't know that, did you? Mm-hmm. So you may want to just get you some pure cranberry juice. I eat cranberries. Okay. Also, let me see. I don't know which one y'all want. I'm saving that for last. Another one is cinnamon. Cinnamon is a spice, okay? Uh, it's an alkaline spice, actually, okay? And it neutralizes the acidic taste that may be in the vagina as well. It also can help treat an active yeast infection. So make sure that and you know what? Cinnamon is great anyway because it also is a mild diuretic for anyone who needs to relieve water off their body. You don't want a lot of cinnamon because cinnamon can also be deadly. You know what I'm saying? So too much of anything is not good, but just a little bit goes a long way. Um, Lemon water is good when you drink it because, see, y'all, a lot of times the stuff that we endure is from the inside. Okay? When you endure, it's from the inside and it comes outward. So some things come because of what we take in our body, what we eat, and manifest out. And a lot of times it comes through the vagina, okay? And last but not least, it's our favorite. Hello, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. And it's just not pineapple, y'all. Most citric fruits actually can turn the vagina into a delicious snack. And I know I said delicious snack, and I mean that because that is something that's very intimate between you and your husband. You know, um, it also helps to balance your pH balance as well, which is good. Okay, and it makes it sweet. It's been proven that pineapple actually makes it sweet. It's not just good for us; it's good for the males too. If they watch what they eat, rather, I'm sorry, their semen becomes healthier. So if you decide, if you have sex, because a lot of times males wash their penises, okay, with soap, and they half rinse it off. And so when you get together, that soap goes up in your vagina and it starts to knock your balance off. So a lot of times your mate and your chemistry may not mix well, and most of the time it has to do with what is going on the penis. Okay, so men need to make sure also that they wash theirs thoroughly. If you're going to use soap to cleanse it, and around the sac and everything, what you need to do also is make sure you use that same amount of energy and water to wash that soap off, because when it enters into the vagina, it knocks the pH balance off. Now, your semen is already something that can knock a woman's pH balance off because of what you eat as well. A lot of time men like to eat a lot of hearty stuff like steaks and burgers and stuff like that, and that comes out in your semen, okay? And it may not mix with your partner. So you want to make sure that you partake upon fruits as well. More fruits, more water, and actually watch what you put in your temple as well. So I wanted to make sure that I hit on, those areas. I want to say also, I've had great success with two different fruits, cantaloupe and um, strawberries. Oh my goodness, y'all. If y'all ain't tried strawberries, hey, and cantaloupe, hey, you know, um, find out what works for you. But remember, it takes 21 days to form a habit. So don't think you're going to do it in 1 day or 2 days. Say, this stuff don't work, because you've had a lifetime of eating wrong, putting wrong things in your body, washing down there incorrectly and stuff like that. So, um, okay, once I started doing this, everybody started wanting to call me, Dave. What's going on? So I am going to get off here, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I wanted to come on because, like I said, some women have been asking me to do this type of video. It's not that they don't know, but it's nice to have, a safety in numbers. It's nice to have somebody that you can ask that won't think you weird, okay? Because we all, if we have a mate, we want to please our mate, right? So, and then if you enjoy that type of intimacy or sex, you want to make sure it's a pleasant one, because if anybody decides, let me tell y'all, it takes a lot for a person in their mind to decide, I'm going to um, take my mouth and put it on somebody's private part to give them pleasure. That's not an easy decision. So if you have somebody that doesn't mind that and they do it with you, you want to make sure it's a pleasant experience. You don't want them to get halfway to your navel and start smelling fish. I'm just saying. Something that they can't even prescribe. Was like, what is that? What am I? Ooh, what's that smell? And a lot of times, y'all, we also want to put scents down there, and it's okay, but you got to find the scent that's for you. Because what I do, I'm telling y'all my business, which is normal. What I do, I have a certain spray. I have two of them actually that I rub on on the inside of my thighs. Okay, and it works with my body chemistry. It doesn't be smell like sweat and perfume. No, it's my chemistry, and it gives off a great aroma. See, when you plus size, you have to go a little bit further, and I know people don't believe that, but it's true. You have to make sure that you raise up your boobs and make sure there ain't no dirt and sweat up under your boobs, and that it stinks, or that you raw up under there, where you're setting up infections. Or a man go to nip on your breast and he's like, oh, what's that smell? Or you take your bra off and it's about to knock him out. I'm just saying. Yeah, y'all know I keep it 100. I don't know why y'all squeamish, but just be careful. Whatever you do, just be careful. So, with that being said, just remember, load up on your fruits, load up on your spring water, exercise. I'm going to say the older you get, you really need to watch your vagina care. Even if you don't have any wipes, when you go to the bathroom and you use toilet paper, this is what I do, okay, when I'm in public or whatever. And I hate to use public restrooms, but sometimes you just got to. Before I go into the stall, I get 4 paper towels. 2 of them wet, 2 dry. Okay. When I go in, I wipe the seat off. Okay? I take the dry paper towel, I'll dry it off. Then I sit. Okay? Now that's saying if they don't have a line, if they don't have a cover for the toilet seat. Because even after I dry it off, I look for a cover. If the cover's not there, then okay, you got to do what you got to do. So once I do that, and the first the towel that I wipe the toilet seat off, I do put some of that soap that they have up there in there, and I wipe it off because it's a wet towel. Wipe it off, and I take a dry one. I wipe that off, and I put a liner on it if it's a liner. If not, I sit down. Okay, ain't got time to be doing all the other. But once I get through what I'm doing, I take that other other wet paper towel, and I go from front to back once to clean it, and then I take the dry paper towel and I pat from front to back to make sure it's dry. I toss them away in the thing where you put your dispense pads and stuff. I put it in there and I go on about my business. Wash my hands, get a dry paper towel to touch the doorknob, because not everybody goes in the bathroom wash their hands. Let's keep it real. And go on about my business. That's my routine. When I'm home, I have a certain container that I have. I do it here. Of course, I don't have to wipe out my toilet seats in my house. But after I, use the bathroom, I have that moist thing that I do. I go and take care of it. I dry it off and not go about my business. That cuts down on bacteria. That cuts down on infection. It cuts down on chafing and stuff, which I'm blessed because my thighs don't chafe. But there are some of my sisters, they can't help it. And so I'm just trying to tell you what I do, boo. Okay? I'm not, no pro. I can just only tell you what works for me. Um, what else? Oh, let me say this. Every I'm gonna say once a week, when you're plus size, you need to take a bath. I know showers are good and people gonna crucify me for saying this, but you need to take a bath. You need to put Epsom salt in your water, put some baking soda, like Arm& Hammer baking soda, a little bit of that in the water, mix it up, and then just a cap full of apple cider vinegar, and make sure you wash. Those things right there are antibacterial, antifungal. Um, they pull out toxins in your body. It's just a great thing. Now, after you do it, if you want to, you can stand up and shower, and get out. But most of the time when you do that, you're going to feel so light and so refreshing, and don't rub when you get out. Pet. Take your towel and pet your body. Okay? All right, well, that's enough of that. But if you want your stuff to be sweet and you want your man, your husband, when he goes down to taste you, for it to be sweet and not bitter, then make sure you watch what you put in your body. Go ahead and drink the water. Go ahead and eat the fruits. You will not be disappointed. All right, loves. I have been on here long enough. This is Coco929. I'll be back. Remember, it's your yoni, and what you do with it will make a statement. Smooches.